Adventure Team, assemble!
Someone looking for me? So what brings you here? Do you need help?
We want to visit the mysterious island.
The mysterious...
Is there something wrong?
I'm assuming you two are already
Yeah, but now that you
Then it is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Netland. He discovered many deserted domains, but to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary mysterious... The island emits a... Since then, many people...
Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it!
On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend...
Oh!
Well...
Sure thing!
Then you have my thing. I'll be honest. As the chief of the tribe...
It's really hard to believe that could happen.
They are targeting tourists. According to my sources, they run a pretty So, the problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me.
Oh, Paimon!
Exactly. And as far...
You betcha! If it's...
Wonderful!
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora. Did we?
There will be I'm sure some spending will be. So please use the Mora...
No wonder you're the chief.
I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to...
Regular reviews of this! Show me your courage! Out of the way, or get blown away!
Let's have some
Let's
fun,
hope you put
shall
up
we?
a
Take a
fight.
seat.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Let's light it up!
Out of the way, or
Everybody
get
stand
blown
back!
away! Forget it!
Right here. This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like us. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah, are you two visitors from afar? Look,
Who the? Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is some...
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island.
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready.
In that case, as a qualified guide,
Uh-huh.
as the legend says, be that as it may, the journey. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the. Please, there's no need to worry. Although the legend and the clues to only guides bestowed,
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convinced.
but it seems like fate has brought us together.
So how much will you...
Not to worry. I don't.
So you'd be working...
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island.
smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then please...
Of course. Please follow me.
Are you two here to take pictures?
Really? Can we?
Huh? Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is highly respected. Therefore, we must.
Really?
You need only but no need to. I can understand.
All right, then let's give it a try.
That'll be.
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made, with that kind of evidence, they'll be...
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like...
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta really...
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand that.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's more to use. Why don't we... Paimon's curious what other tricks these... These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for it. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered.
Oh, alright. Let's go, Twirly!
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross, Atta's insights have already pointed.
You mean, we're almost...
As I said before, this is a... Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there.
Into it!
According to Atta's insights, this is...
You mean the...
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say...
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look...
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that...
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go out! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without...
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the
Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands up!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special...
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in... There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by...
Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... Ugh. All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as...
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all...
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the track!
I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole... If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the Springs ever found the treasure of the...
I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually there is no shortcut to the island. And most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the Springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open...
There's a requirement? What is...
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey
It should probably involve... overcoming a lot of hardships?
And therein lies the key point. It's said that when the first the legend also, therefore, so that from what I can see, but unfortunately,
That's true.
but don't feel discouraged, whether it's remote island, and let me tell you a secret. The
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't...
Oh, I can understand.
A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like... Oh, we could go find...
It appears you've already made up your minds. Then, I'll be taking my leave. My
Okay, bud.
worry. We don't carry...
Well... well...
I knew it. Also, have you...
Yeah, that...
In that case, I'll even offer you a...
You'd really do that?
You got it. Well, hello there. If it isn't...
It's been a while, Mulani. Was all that stuff you were...
Of course.
Whoa.
But let's get... Come on, don't be...
No. We actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mulani?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep. Your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide...
Then I'll have to explain some things to you. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle with a good guide to lead the way, but since it's you two asking, it's just my duty as a guide to
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but... Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of... Mulani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Colo just got back to the tribe. I heard...
Oh, Colo's back! Wait!
Who's Colo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. So, let me put up the closed sign first. Okay.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. As for the people you asked me to take next time, just save the trouble and let me... Indeed. No wonder he's the best.
I wonder how much he made this...
Whoa. It really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers?
Ko'olo always treats his experience.
Oh.
But one day, I'll also...
That's him, right? Do you really...
Allow me. You must be the top guide of your tribe.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't they also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized...
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates?
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know.
Oh? And where is it?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island...
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our...
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island. But
You
say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, let's look at it the other way. Many guides in the tribe have received commission. How do you think I reached the mysterious island?
Well, I'm different.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said.
I have things to do now.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter.
Mulani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island.
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about.
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be...
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important. After telling you about...
Actually, Paimon did...
No, please don't do that. Actually, if you want a chance of reaching the destination together... I always felt that my So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to...
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? With the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion, you'll definitely be able...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler.
Oh, and it's that lady, too.
Excuse me, Miss Guide.
I'm Mualani. As for whether or not you can come along,
Oh.
I admit that after coming to we'll set off with you as ordinary In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility.
if you accompany us, then you are a member of...
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow.
Rondra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why?
Wait! Please don't...
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. Oh, how about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends.
That's your plan?
Wonderful. On behalf of both Barandra and I...
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our prep...
Spin to win!
Hey, Alafa!
We've been over this before. The name's...
I know.
Well, since you're the customer...
I need a camping tent with all...
Another commission, huh?
How much are we...
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be... We're ready, Lafa.
Your total is...
Isn't that still a lot for you?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out...
You call that a week's worth of pub?
That's not important. We still need to buy some...
Let's go, Twirly!
Afternoon, Uncle. Because you're still...
All right. What are you looking for?
a record player.
Oh, that model is...
Thanks, Uncle An.
A record player?
Yep. And that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani?
You'd be the first I'd sign.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a...
Whoa.
Nice.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night.
Is that really?
You know how it goes, Mualani.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy.
What's wrong, Milani?
Next, I need to... Besides the legend left by... It's full of strange symbols. Almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. The chief made... Which brings us to...
Whoa.
Yes.
That's right! Look! Spin to win!
Afternoon, Uncle Noob.
A surprise.
You saw right.
Did you forget that you had met? It's just that.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still...
No, I believe you. After all, the
Don't worry.
Yeah. This...
Don't misunderstand. Our mission as God.
I understand, Uncle.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it. You must return it to me when you get...
Was this made with spinel?
Right.
You really know me best, Uncle. All right. Traveler.
Yay! Paimon! It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
It's fine. I can definitely do it. Right. Traveler, Paimon, over here.
You're here, Mualani.
Good morning, you two.
Morning.
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as...
I just want to get down to business as soon...
Don't worry, I'm a very... First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue.
Is there any...
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's... Very good.
Sure.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a...
Now, please get ready. We're going to look...
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
not to disrupt them.
Wow, there are a lot.
As expected, the first...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, when the first chief created the map. So it'll be impossible.
You're a real pro.
But according to the...
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the Springs would know. It so happens that it's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away, and...
According to what I've deciphered from the map...
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Colosaur?
Given, but... It shouldn't be a problem.
No worries. We don't need everyone. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave them.
Is that so? Then that works out.
And now I understand how much you care for... Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Colosaurs sure...
Kevin, you've already used the...
First of all, the elders of the tribe have... And secondly, you can't just show up and...
But on what base?
Okay. So can we...
There must be a way...
Let Paimon think. Oh!
According to the map, the clue is right in...
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have some ideas of your...
Me? I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Caholosaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey. But I'm not sure how useful...
Oh, that...
You can just call me Karya.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Traveler, Paimon, come with... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Caholosaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, they'll still know. But this plant can help us solve that problem. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and...
So, we're gonna...
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet.
Perfect. Okay. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again. This way. If you go now, they'll definitely take note of us.
Oh, Paimon.
Perfect. Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Caholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Careful! Don't startle them. We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around.
Maybe when things start to get... Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock?
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the... That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me...
So we've passed the first stage of the...
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Coholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead.
Has he always been this...
He's just obsessed with his research. That's all.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover...
Hard to tell.
Aha! Though the lines are kinda rough, find our next destination.
Really? You got all that?
Well, intuition is also a part of... Alright, break time is over.
Let's hope you put up a good...
Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go?
I'm not completely sure yet.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating...
That is...
According to my theory. Speaking of which...
Oh, I remember now.
After learning about the legend, even though I haven't found... Firstly, it's at an... Therefore...
Oh, amazing.
Now everyone's...
You've...
Alright, then let's start
That's just a quick and easy...
then...
If I'm not mistaken...
Whoa! It started glowing! This...
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does, but according to the map, there should be 2 more flig...
Let's
Show
hope
me
you
your
put up a
moves.
good fight.
You! Excuse me?
Adventure time! Off we go!
Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Is there something...
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch if we don't operate the nodes properly.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be...
Do you think you'd be able to...
Though I've never tried... But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Verandra can't control it, then that also rules out.
Okay, well...
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
Alright. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes.
Wait, but handling it this way...
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
But it's so high! And you'll be falling so fast.
Do you still remember the promise we made? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two...
Alrighty. Please be careful. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node! Please be careful!
Carving waves! That was perfect.
You were amazing, Mualani! There were a couple of moments Paimon... Oh no.
It appears the flip...
In that case, no matter what happens next...
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water!
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered, everything points...
And what if you're...
Ron,
I'm not trying the spirit with... At this rate, so...
He does...
I can't find any evidence to refute...
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come...
But didn't we all agree to try...
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise.
No.
You...
Letting your clients...
Then we can implement...
Oh, but you... How about this? You and Karia wait here. I know you like to explain everything.
Well,
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going.
Whoa. The massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, this is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. Although I'm pretty if the scholars still... The same goes for the two of you. The good news is that I know the way...
Mualani?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mualani. Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirl...
Aw, Paim.
All right. Matters of luck aside.
I know it...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
You're right. Maybe it's just...
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you doing?
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra insisted on... He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we...
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went... Karya came and found us just...
Oh, there they are!
Rondra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Oh, didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. It's just... I didn't expect my cap...
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time?
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity?
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karya. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to... The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to... It's already getting late now. And we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to...
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping.
Mm-hmm. It really hits the spot.
Karya helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
What was that sound? Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck!
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe. I wonder what kind of experience he's trying to share with us.
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too.
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, I actually don't know too much about him. It's said that he was the first person to make a map of Natlan, and even the first person to become friends with the Kaholosaurus.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natlan that he didn't visit. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary, but oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant. How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party!
If we're going to go plunge...
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to...
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the...
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay, sounds fun.
So...
Oh, we were just...
Let's hear everyone...
Paimon can go most importantly. It's about making...
Yes, I can't agree more. You sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. It's quite possible that you're... Why don't I circle back to you later? Next?
Me?
That doesn't matter.
All right. Before you...
Yeah.
All right. In my opinion, so... There's nothing, He must have just... Before coming here, all that person... Do you understand now, Miss...
I sympathize...
I don't need yours. What happened during... I must...
Was that actually supposed to be?
Actually, there's a... Because the final destin... It would be disrespect. That is what I would truly...
Just as you...
I'm not too worried about...
What sort of logic is that?
All right. That's it for this round.
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Lilani and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Lilani!
Just in time. I was...
What the? You already...
We're in luck. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang...
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted.
Is now really the time to be teasing us?
He's right.
Even though we had...
You bet.
Okay. Then let's go.
I can't believe it.
Lilani was right.
Let's see where this cave leads. Come. Off we go. Carving waves. According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Is that...
It appears...
I see. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes, which allowed us to follow the water's current.
Are all...
But can there be an island?
It appears we haven't reached... Need a surfboard? Faster! Surf's up! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Whoa, what's that?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more. Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone. These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
Carving waves! What a maze! There's lava everywhere!
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well.
There are plants.
There's nothing unusual about that. Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this talisman.
Isn't that the talisman your
Yes. No.
Let's ride! There's so much.
The lava.
From here.
A distant light.
Miss Guide, it seems Verandra has...
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where...
Really?
I'm a scholar from the When I first heard about the one exaggeration under certain environments, since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating on...
So you mean we really found the
Rejoice! Even a small piece of that ore will...
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
Why?
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. What you just said may be correct, but that golden place isn't the island that my ancestors once visited.
Are you joking? You expect me to turn back now?
But Mualani's judgment has always been right. If she says head back, then we should head...
You thought I'm after
Oh, he's acting...
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new era. As long as I can bring this ore back to me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered completely meaningless.
As we agreed before...
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that
She's not that kind of...
The result is right before...
Oh no! He went running in! How can...
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the... Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Verandra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Let's ride! The lava is rising!
Verandra!
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mualani?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time.
But that's way too risky! Okay then, we'll take...
Faster! The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. falling rocks. Okay, what's this? Over there! Oh, looks like I'm just in time.
It's right there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava.
Why don't I give up? Well, I might not be able to do it.
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach the island. That way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself, and even Ko'olo won't be able to question your ability. You want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking why you'd give up.
The lava is rising. If I...
You...
Come with me.
No!
They're back!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously...
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome. It's getting
No, I refuse! I can still...
Seriously? How can you be so
Verandra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. Even if your research was stolen and you didn't get any credit, I never doubted it. I believe that even if you won't obtain any results this time, you'll still... So... I won't allow my dearest senior...
Kari...
She's finally opening up. And it seems like...
Milani the Lock?
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally going to be...
Where did all these go?
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got it!
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. 1, 2... We escaped danger and made it back alive.
Oh!
What's the point? We still didn't reach the
Hey, don't look so depressed! You'll scare up...
Actually, according to the map, we still have...
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Oh, here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the
Really? What kind?
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, A challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real Mysterious Island.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared!
These must have been the words the first chief left for those that would come.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people of the springs are living now?
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today. The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where it ends. Yeah, I think...
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. The principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity, and the flowing lava will quickly swallow it and make it all... This means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back. Are the results I've been chasing all this time only an illusion that can be seen from far away?
Verondra.
Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the people of the springs with me. Then we'll officially complete this journey.
Fine. I suppose that would...
Don't be so down. I have a feeling that the next answer I'm looking for will also be...
I don't remember, Sal. There's still something important we need to ask.
Mualani, it's good to see you again.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island.
But you still have a question you wish to ask me, right?
Yes. You've been there before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey. But why didn't...
Because...
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. But once the dust starts to wear off, the hidden inscription, and this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor, but the legend of the mysterious island would be destroyed as well. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend and continue to attract the next generation of young guides to rise. In the end, my companions and I all...
Oh...
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat. People like Ko'olo will still look down on you. Are you really okay with that?
But have you noticed that Ko'olo, who claims to have been to the island, hasn't actually completed the trip?
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Ko'olo said that he went to the mysterious island alone. But there's no way he could have been able to use the spirit ways.
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That way, Mualani wouldn't be able to expose him. As guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. The greatest responsibility of a guide is to take the client to their destination safely. But in the process, we also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. This allows us to go to places that no one else can reach and even find treasures. Many guides they end up becoming more like... This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. To lure younger generations into taking up the challenge, thereby teaching them Aside from me, many other tribe members have also traveled to the mysterious island. And just like me, so they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves and give the younger generation the chance to continue.
You've all given up on the results.
Sir, I've given up on merely one result. I haven't given up on everything. Given her talent and qualifications, Mualani was well within her rights to choose the top-ranked guide Ko'olo as her teacher. But I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding student and witness her completion of the legendary challenge precisely because I didn't become someone like Ko'olo. If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my entire career as a guide, I'd say I have not returned empty-handed. What about you?
Karia, I've come up with a new research topic.
You're the same as always, Verandra. You always have to find evidence before In any case, I can't give you an answer.
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants? How could you forget?
Ah, yes, of course. I'll certainly prepare all the necessary details.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating, so I'm sure I won't be able to turn you down this time either.
Karia, given that I have been presented with new evidence, I've come up with a very general theory. I can use the idea. Perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time. No. To be more...
I understand, Verandra.
It appears this guest has also found...
It seems he's finally put two and two...
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some...
But it seems he's still as stubborn...
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mualani.
But, Uncle Nu, I'm sure anyone who can complete the journey to the island would make the same...
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your...
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care...
Then remember...
Friends. I suppose we are theoretically friends now. Yes. When
Well, that's one way.
Then Verandra and I...
Okay, bye.
You're back already. So, as news student, did you manage to find the mysterious island?
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even more precious than the island. 2 friends that I can trust with my life.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make yourself feel better. I knew it. How could anyone ever reach the island with so many hindrances?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The elders of the tribe also gave me that same look. What's that supposed to... New! I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've been to even more dangerous places and found far more precious treasures. I've even been to... the mysterious island! Why do you still look at me as if my words don't bother you at all?
Koholo, even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your abilities. But as for what we would deny about you, only you can find the answer to that.
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is officially finished, right?
Yeah, but I have one more place. This is the place, from what I've heard.
What made you think of taking a group photo?
Well, we completed our trip to the mysterious island together, so of course we need a memento to keep.
You've earned the greatest honor for a guide. Yet, you can only walk away with a photo of your friends. You're pretty amazing, Mualani. You really sacrificed a lot for your tribe.
Would you call it a sacrifice? I don't really think so. Actually, after hearing Uncle New's answer, I have this vague feeling that after all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if you get me or not.
No, I get it.
Traveler!
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey? It's a good one.
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1.